Hi everyone, it's Jason from Pack Race Timing doing a quick overview of dynamic bib assignment using the Race Day CheckIn app. So what is dynamic bib assignment? Dynamic bib assignment using the Race Day CheckIn app allows volunteers to quickly assign bib numbers to participants as they check in at the packet pickup area. So there's basically two ways to do packet pickup. You can either pre-assign the bibs like a day or two before and assign them all alphabetically, or you can do dynamic bib assignment. So that would be assigning the bib numbers as they check in at packet pickup. So what are the benefits of doing dynamic bib assignment using the CheckIn app? So the main benefit would be efficiency. Dynamic check-in streamlines the registration and check-in process, reducing long lines and wait times. So instead of, like, say you have a 1,000-person race, you're going to, at a 1,000-person race, you're going to have to be flipping through quite a few bibs to find the correct bib number. And with a dynamic bib assignment, you'll be just picking the top bib off the pile, assigning that to each runner as they come in. So you're not having to search through bibs. Also, with pre-assigned bib numbers, you have to, maybe if it's a large event, you'd have separate everyone by alphabetically. So you can have some lines that are long, some are short, and it's just not really an effective use of resources. With dynamic bib assignment, you probably won't need as many people checking runners in. Someone can go to just the shortest line. Any table will work. It doesn't really matter what your bib number is. It's just assigned as you check in. Another benefit would be flexibility. Volunteers can check in runners. Volunteers checking in runners can adjust the t-shirt sizes. They can switch a runner's event. They can make any other changes during the check-in process. So if someone wants to switch from the 10K to the 5K, you can switch. You can allow it to be switched in the app, and it's not. And that automatically that info is automatically pushed to run sign up, and the timer can download it from there. So you're not having to keep track of all the changes and then let the timer know at a later time. You can also get a lot of data insights from the CheckIn app. So you can see check-in patterns. Say you have packet pickup from like 12 to 7 p.m. the day before a race, and nobody's coming from 6 to 7 p.m. You can see that in the CheckIn app. You can see who's checking in, the amount of runners. So if no one's coming from 6 to 7, you might even shut down that part of packet pickup the next year, or just have less volunteers needed for that. So you can get a lot of information from the CheckIn app doing it. So I thought I'd go through a quick demo of using the CheckIn app from start to finish, including sending out QR codes to speed up the process. So first thing you want to do is make sure the CheckIn app is enabled. You'll go into Race Day Tools, Race Day CheckIn, and click the mobile app. So here you can set the password. I just usually type in a generic password. I did ROPAC123 for this, and then I put the password hint as the password just so there's not any mistakes on race day. The CheckIn app also has to be enabled, so you can set the dates for when your race is, when packet pickup starts and ends. So if your race isn't popping up in the Race Day CheckIn app, it's likely due to an error in your check-in dates. Next, we're going to send out an email QR code. This is an individual QR code to each runner that you can scan at the packet pickup area that will automatically bring up all their information, so you don't have to type it in manually. It can speed up the packet pickup process a little bit. So how we send this out, we just go to email marketing version 2, send email. We're going to select all current participants for this event and then click save. Subject will be packet pickup information. And then we're good to go to start creating the email. Run Sign Up has built out numerous pre-built emails, which is super helpful. So we have different categories like marketing, pre-race email, post-race email, donations and fundraising, automated email templates, and generic templates. For this, we'll be using pre-race templates. So there's an option for bibs pre-assigned or dynamically assigned, but we're going to be using dynamically assigned for this race. Go ahead and click next. So this is the email template they send out. These are automatically generated codes from Run Sign Up that automatically fill in your race name. It fills in the registration ID QR code, so you do not have to edit this at all. That this will send an individualized QR code to each runner with their information. So you just leave this as is. It also sends out the packet pickup options. So we have packet pickup location, packet pickup date, and packet pickup time. And those are actually pulled from the race website section. So race website, race location, or you can just type in the search bar, race location. So here you can type in the packet pickup location, the date and time for packet pickup, and then the race day packet pickup date and time. So if you only have packet pickup on race day, you would just leave packet pickup blank and then fill out just race day packet pickup. And so it pulls that information from there. Then you can customize this email however you want. So say you want to add in like a weather report. You can add that sunny and sunny. Or you can add, you can add your custom sections. There's options for different items here. So you can add like your sponsor logos if you want to do that. So there's a race details section, additional information section, and then photo. So you can add your own photo in here to customize that if you wanted. If you can go in and edit, choose your image. So we'll just leave it as is for this demonstration. From here, we'll go ahead and click continue. And this is an example of what your web or your email will look like. So we can scroll through it. This is in desktop. It'll look like this. These codes will be filled out with the actual QR code, and these codes will be filled out with your packet pickup information as well. So that's how it looks in desktop. We can switch it to mobile. See how it looks in mobile. So that's a little preview of how the email will look. So I think we're good to go to send that. So we'll go to review email. And then here you can either decide if you want to send this email immediately, or you can schedule a date and time. So this one we'll just send immediately. It also asks what type of email is this. You can either do marketing or transactional. So marketing would be just trying to get more runners to sign up for your event. This will be transactional. It adds extra importance to the email, helps improve deliverability. So this is something you'd want to do for like the packet pickup information. So one last preview, and we can scroll down and click send email. And that was sent. So now we'll go through, I'll log in my phone and give a demo of what it looks like from my phone. So there we go. I'm sharing my phone now. We'll start by going into the Race Day CheckIn app. We'll search for the race. I named it RD CheckIn test event. So I'll go ahead and select that. I'll type in the password I set. Go ahead and log into the race. So here's a list of all the participants in the race. It lists up to 100 here. You can also search for runners by typing their name, or you can scan their QR code from a Race Day CheckIn email. So here's an example of a Race Day CheckIn email I have printed out. I'll bring up the camera. So this is the email sent to me with packet pickup details, and I'm covering up the QR code because it'll immediately start checking this runner in. So you can see how quick it pulls that QR code. It's ready to check in. So we can go ahead and click check in. We can either assign a bib number, 899. You can assign it like that. Or if you have QR codes on your bibs, I'll show you an example of how that looks. So here's bib 875. There's a QR code in the top left corner. Once you uncover your finger, it'll automatically check this runner in for 875. And that runner's all checked in. So yeah, I'll go through that again with another runner. So say we're checking in Julie. We'll click her name, check in, 892, and then assign. If you want to default to the camera setting, you can go into My Device Settings and Auto Show Camera on Bib Assignment. So now when you open up a runner to check them in, it automatically brings up the camera. You can just quickly scan and check that runner in. So it's super quick. You want to make sure you might want to flip over your bibs like this so you're not pulling any QR codes accidentally. When you're ready to check them in, just scan the QR code like that. One cool thing about the QR codes on the cameras is they can also be used for the individual results QR code data. So I can show you how that works. So this is a race I timed previously. They have a finished result here. So you can just scan the QR code, click the link, and it brings up the individual participant data here. So you can see this runner ran 47:38 for her race. Here's a photo of her. You can view. That's her crossing the finish line. You can go back. Also shows a race video there. So yeah, it's kind of cool how you get the QR code can double up. It can speed up check-in process and then also be used as a individual result QR code. So yeah, there's a quick demo using the Race Day Check-in app, dynamic bib assignment, and using QR codes to speed up the check-in process. If you have any questions, you can send me an email at jason@rotpack.com. Thanks a lot.